Hello, it's Tuesday, it is Reviews Day Tuesday, and this week I'm just going to review a couple of things. Mouse Reviews is back. Firstly, I'm going to review Room, the 2015 film based on the book by Emma Donoghue. Donoghue also wrote the film. I have read and reviewed the book for the Quiet as Mouse book club before, so I will put a link to that review below. It stars Brie Larson as Ma and Jacob Tremblay as Jack, her 5-year-old son, who have been held captive in a room for 7 years. I've been really looking forward to watching this film because I like the book a lot, and I loved the film as well. The cast were great. I've never seen a Brie Larson film before, but I was impressed with her. She was very believable, and her relationship with her son was believable, and you could really empathise with her, I thought. And Tremblay was fantastic as Jack, which is a big part. He's the main character. We see the world through his eyes. He also narrates a bit. I would say that because of the restrictions of film, you don't get to hear so much of Jack's voice as you do in the book. One of the joys of the book was Jack's voice, his way of expressing himself, his way of seeing the world, so I did miss that. There was a bit in the film where someone knocks on a door and Jack says the door is ticking, which is probably the closest I think the film got to his voice. But it's a fantastic film. It's a good length. It's 2 hours. The first hour is them in the room, and then the second hour is them coming to terms with life outside the room. And although it tackles a lot of serious, devastating, dark subjects, it also manages to be quite heartwarming and joyful. For instance, the relationship between the mother and the son in the room, and the way that Jack views the world. It's a good film. I would recommend it. I will give it 4.4 out of 5. I'd also recommend the book. And now finally I'm going to review the one-off Channel 4 drama Ellen. This stars Jessica Barden as the 14-year-old Ellen. She lives a very troubled life. She lives with her mum, who is neglectful. They're also really poor. They live in a small flat. She befriends Kayla, who goes to her school. The film is predominantly about that relationship, but also she befriends the older Jason, played by Joe Dempsey, and there's also this really creepy guy Leon who is always around, and the film is often about that as well. One of the great things about this drama is that it celebrates new female talent. Its writer Sarah Quintrell and director Mahalia Bello, and also its director of photography, casting director and production designer are all female first-timers. And it's very good. It's bleak. It's very bleak, but it's well done. Ellen's life is difficult, and she is difficult and real and likeable and vulnerable. Barden plays her so well, and I also really love Yasmin Monet Prince as Kayla. It certainly packs a punch, and it tells an important story of how people can fall through the cracks and get lost in a world which doesn't really want to know. It's totally worth a look. It's on All 4 at the moment, which is Channel 4's on-demand service, and it's only about 75 minutes long. I will give Ellen 4.3 out of 5. Those are my reviews for this week. Have you seen either of these two things, and if so, do you have any thoughts on them? Next Tuesday I will be reviewing the Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children trilogy for the Quiet as Mouse book club, and tomorrow I will have up a new Wandering Wednesday. It's been a little while since my last Wandering Wednesday. It's quite short, but it was nice to go back to it and have a bit of a change. So I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.